The 2020 U.S. presidential election was highly contested. Donald Trump faced off against Joe Biden. Joe Biden was declared the winner. However, Trump refused to concede. He claimed widespread voter fraud. Courts rejected these claims. Despite no evidence, Trump's rhetoric resonated. It set the stage for January 6th. Congress convened to certify the Electoral College votes. Trump addressed thousands of supporters. He urged them to march to the Capitol. They stormed the building, an unprecedented attack on democracy. The breach of the Capitol building was a shocking spectacle. Lawmakers were forced to evacuate. The certification process was halted. Rioters rampaged through the halls of Congress. They vandalized property. They clashed with police. The violence continued for several hours. The National Guard was eventually deployed to restore order. 5 people died during the riot. Many others were injured. The events of January 6th left a deep scar on American democracy. The world watched in disbelief as the heart of American democracy came under attack. The images of violence and chaos were a stark contrast to the peaceful transfer of power that has been a hallmark of the United States since its founding. Donald Trump's role in the January 6th insurrection is undeniable. His incendiary rhetoric and unfounded claims of election fraud incited his supporters to violence. He encouraged them to march to the Capitol. He delayed calling off the mob once the violence began. Vice President Kamala Harris, then a senator, was present at the Capitol during the attack. She witnessed the violence firsthand. She has since spoken out forcefully against the insurrection. She has called for accountability for those responsible. The participants in the January 6th attack came from all walks of life. Some were motivated by genuine belief in Trump's claims of a stolen election. Others were drawn to the violence and chaos. Still others were members of extremist groups. Section 4, Justice Served, the case of Jay Johnston and others. In the aftermath of the January 6th attack, the Department of Justice launched a massive investigation. Hundreds of people have been arrested and charged with crimes related to the insurrection. The charges range from misdemeanors to felonies. One notable case is that of Jay Johnston. Johnston is an actor known for his voice work on the animated sitcom Bob's Burgers. He was identified in photos and videos from the Capitol riot. He was arrested and charged with several offenses. Johnston pleaded guilty to 1 felony count of obstruction of an official proceeding. He was sentenced to 1 year and 1 day in prison. Johnston's case is just one example of the legal consequences faced by participants in the January 6th attack. The Justice Department's investigation is ongoing. It is likely that more people will be charged and convicted in the months and years to come. Section 5. The enduring legacy of January 6th on American democracy. The January 6th insurrection was a grave threat to American democracy. It was a stark reminder of the fragility of democratic institutions. It also exposed the deep political divisions within American society. The events of January 6th have had a lasting impact on American politics. They have fueled distrust in government. They have also led to increased security measures at the Capitol and other government buildings. The attack on the Capitol was a wake-up call. It showed that democracy is not a given. It must be protected. It is essential to uphold democratic values such as the rule of law, the peaceful transfer of power, and respect for dissenting views. Section 6. A call for unity and the defense of democracy. The January 6th insurrection was a dark day for America, believe me. However, it also presented an opportunity for reflection and renewal, the likes of which the world has never seen before. It is time for Americans to come together, believe me. They must heal the divisions that have plagued the nation. It's real. It is essential to condemn violence and extremism in all its forms, believe me. It is also crucial to support efforts to strengthen democratic institutions, the likes of which the world has never seen before. This includes protecting voting rights, combating disinformation, and promoting civic education, believe me. The future of American democracy depends on the active participation of all citizens. It's real. It is up to Americans to ensure that the events of January 6th are never repeated, believe me. They must stand united in defense of democracy, the likes of which the world has never seen before.